Today I'm going to show off a strategy that is so powerful, so cracked, and I'm so confident in it that we are running Skullstorm today. All challenges are on, including the 8 freaking bears. And this strategy is going to be pretty good for dealing with the bears. So what we have here, I threw in a Mud Turtle card that is exclusive to Kaycee's Mod, has the Armored Sigil from Act 3. Doesn't really get talked about a lot, I feel like, kind of an underrated card, right? This card was just added to Kaycee's Mod and kind of overshadowed by some of the other cards in Kaycee's Mod. Isn't in the base game, so some people probably don't even know what the hell this card is. But we're going to use it to beat the bears today. Now we also have Beaver, and then we just need a win condition. So it's a 3-card combo. We're not going to need any items or anything like that. We're just going to use these 3 cards. We're going to do 1 Sigil transfer, and then another either Sigil transfer, or I just need to give Direwolf 1 extra attack point. But Direwolf can be any win condition, anything that's going to do 6 damage. So first things first, we're going to do the Sigil transfer. I'm going to put the Beaver's Dam Builder Sigil onto our Mud Turtle, and essentially we're doing a stall strategy. Now normally defensive plays not that crazy in this game when you can just build a lot of easy OTK or FTK combos where I can just destroy Leshy in 1 turn like so with this freaking Direwolf. Actually it's not going to be 1 turn because I'm only doing 4 damage, but close enough. However, especially when it comes to Skullstorm, stall-related strategies are actually very, very powerful, and we're going to show that a little bit today. Okay, so I don't see a campfire around here, so I guess we'll go the Sigil transfer route. I guess this is a good showcase of... Oh, another Mud Turtle, don't mind if I do. This is a good showcase of what I talked about. Oh, there's a campfire. Too late. It's on the other side. Yeah, last time I talked about the Moose Buck strat, and I guess we're using it again today. This will be a good showcase of that as well. Double Strike Moose Buck, that's 6 damage there, which is all we're gonna need. Okay, Leshy has Swimming Reptiles again, 2 battles in a row. That's an interesting combo there. Leshy, Skink plus Waterborne. Oh, it doesn't matter. We drew the Moose Buck. Leshy's cooked. I want a Bone Cost. Okay, Bone Cost is not on the table. Not an option. Let's take a 2-blood. Those are fun. Oh, Direwolf Pup? Okay, sure. I wanted a Bone card. Now I'm disappointed. We could make it work, though. What the heck are these options, Woodcarver? I have Hooved cards, I have Reptile cards, and I have a Canine card. And you give me the only 2 tribes that I don't have. This is how cracked Moose Buck and like Direwolf are, by the way, and just 3-bloods in general. You know, you start with the Moose Buck and the Black Goat here, right? All I needed was to Sigil transfer a Direwolf onto Moose Buck, and now I'm already one-shotting battles? This event is a little risky. We might get a golden pelt, or we might get a bad 1-blood that we're stuck with. So can't really do that. But on the west here, 2 more totem events? That's... okay. Well, maybe Woodcarver has a chance to redeem herself. Do I have any overkill damage? I don't think so. I've been doing, like, exact damage. Yeah, I have 2 teeth. Okay. The pelts are pricey. Anyway, Woodcarver. Oh, you're still gonna give me the only tribe I don't freaking have. That's amazing. Well, this is a pretty good Sigil. But I don't have any bird cards. Alright, maybe we can get the elk right here. If so, I don't even need a roach. Let's see. No, you're gonna give me a wolf. You know what? Ooh, we could put the unkillable Mud Turtle. Okay, we're up against the Angler, boss number 1. He's not too scary because he's just got some Kingfishers here as the first boss. I need to draw my Mud Turtle now. Okay, that's the pelt. That's fine. I'll use that to bait out the hook, and also I'll get rid of one of his Kingfishers, effectively. So that's fine. I need to do some damage next turn. Let's see what we draw. Okay, cool. There's our Mud Turtle. Alright, I'm gonna play the Moose Buck here. Get some damage in. He is gonna move, though. which is kind of annoying, but it's fine. We're gonna go in this zone because I want him in one of the end zones here. So we're only gonna do 3 damage, but that's fine. And then this turn, we're gonna play this mud turtle. I'm gonna use these players too, just to get rid of them. Alright, so here comes our combo, our setup. As you can see, I don't have any items going into phase 2 here against the bears. What I do... Wow, Angler was really indecisive there about what he was going to take with that hook. He was... he was aiming all over the place. Alright, here's the 8 freaking grizzly bears. And, there's my other mud turtle. So, basically the idea here, with the Dam Builder Sigil and the Armored Sigil combined here, we just have this impenetrable, impregnable wall, if you will, of defense that these grizzlies aren't going to be able to get through, because essentially here, we are stalling 3 zones for 2 turns, right? Because they're going to block 1 hit for free with the Armored Sigil, and then they're going to block a 2nd hit on the next turn. That gives me 2 turns to get through this other zone here. And with Moosebuck, 3 attack, double strike, we're going to take out 1 grizzly, and so on. Let's play it out. But, again, no items, nothing like a scissors or wise clock or the hook or anything like that to get past these bears. Just using cards here. So turn 1, we're going to get rid of 1 of the grizzlies. The defense, the wall remains, thanks to the Armored Sigil. Turn 2 here, we're going to take out the other grizzly with our 6 attack, or 3 attack double strike Moosebuck. Now we lose our wall here. Because of the unkillable totem, I could play it again, which is funny, but I'm not going to for this first battle because, as you can see, we don't need to. That stalled exactly the right amount of zones for exactly the right amount of turns to allow me to do 6 damage here. We actually only need 5, but whatever. And we got past the first boss, first wall of grizzlies, by making our own wall of armored turtles and dams. And so that's basically a cock. Oh shoot! We got the trader event. Sorry, I just woke up before recording this. So I could go here and trade in this rabbit pelt, but I just got a roach anyway. It was probably the card we were gonna dig for, right? Put that on Black Goat. Don't even need to anymore. I do need a sigil transfer though. Also, items would be kind of nice. So I think we're going to go that way, and we'll trade the Pelton later, whatever. Alright, what do we have here? Oh, another turtle. Interesting. Boulder kind of goes with our defensives. You know what, I'm going to take the boulder, because I think it's funny. And you know what, I'll take another boulder, why not? Say I won't. We have 2 boulders now, which is also fun. So the idea, right, is stalling against the bears, obviously. Moosebuck is important here, the fact that he has 7 health, even with this annoying sigil, because it means he's going to survive a grizzly hit, which is going to give us, again, multiple turns to do damage here. And that goes for any card with, like, 5 or more health. So River Snapper can survive a grizzly hit. These boulders can survive a grizzly hit. So now I don't even need the Mud Turtle dam wall. I could just play this River Snapper and these 2 boulders during the next bear fight, and that would be effectively the same wall. And then if I can play Moosebuck, that's enough to literally just brute force through that zone of bears and then defeat Leshy. So it's another strategy for Skullstorm. You're really going to give me a 3rd mud turtle, eh, Leshy? I'm not going to take it because I want an elk, actually, because that's going to be really great for fighting the Trapper Trader boss fight, which is what we're... No, we're up against the Prospector here. Okay. Oh. Okay, we don't even need the cockroach anymore. Actually got a crazy totem. It's rare. It doesn't happen often, but we did it. We pulled it off. So now I have an unkillable black goat. But nothing to play with it. A freaking river snapper. Okay, sure. Why not? So what are we doing here? Leshy has a river otter. Oh my goodness, he's cracked. He's crazy. Leshy, please have mercy. Mud turtle. Where's my... where are my good cards? There he is. There's Moosebuck. Okay, I think I just win now, right? Because Leshy foolishly left himself wide open to a direct attack with this River Otter here. Alright, that takes care of that battle. Leshy had a lot of cards there. 8 cards. They weren't all Grizzlies, though. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way because I definitely want more items. Those boulders were something, alright. Magpie. Oh my goodness, Magpie, and we still we haven't put a sigil on the black goat yet because we got the totem for that. Oh my goodness. I'll take an hourglass. That's kind of cracked. I don't need a black goat in a jar because we're gonna have an infinite black goat, so yeah, I'll take the boulder. Why not? More defense. It's in theme. All right, we have another black goat. I think there was a Bone Lord up ahead. Was there not? Okay, I'll take it. Yep, there's a Bone Lord. Alright, we're going to do the sigil transfer of Magpie onto one of our black goats. I guess we could... I mean, this one has Annoying. So we could give that one to the Bone Lord. Okay, now we've got Searcher, Black Goat, and we have the Unkillable Totem. That's just kind of the cherry on top. And Bone Lord. We're going to do this combo. If you don't know this combo, or secret... effect, interaction, whatever. It's pretty cracked. I need some bone cost cards now. I need like a Turkey Vulture or a Lammer. Something cool. Okay, Mr. Prospector. Yeah, so giving a black goat to the Bone Lord, I just get 8 bone tokens. I can play a Turkey Vulture immediately. It's kind of cracked. So what I need to do, I have this Searcher Black Goat and it's unkillable. So I can effectively search my whole deck right now. What we're going to do is play the black goat. First thing I want to search is actually going to be the cockroach, because now I effectively have infinite sacrifices. You know, the black goat, I still need to sacrifice one thing to play it in the first place. That's what the cockroach will be for. Now, River Snapper to get the black goat off the field and back into my hand. And then we'll play it again. Now I can search the Mud Turtle, because we are going to want that. And I can go ahead and play that. We're going to put it here so that I have room to play our Moosebuck. Here's the cockroach for the extra sacrifice. Here's Black Goat, Moosebuck, and we have our same defensive wall set up as last boss fight, essentially, effectively, except instead of this armored dam, we've got this boulder that you just have in the Prospector fight for some reason. But that's good enough because it has 5 health. So just like the dam and the Mud Turtle, it will block 2 grizzly attacks. Here's our Moosebuck. That's going to do our 6 damage to take us to Phase 2. Mud Turtle also does 2 damage. Don't have to worry about the Prospector's pickaxe, because instead, he's going to play a bunch of freaking grizzly bears. Okay, and now we just win, basically. So we blocked the first row of hits. Also, I like how Mud Turtle's artwork changes when he gets hit and he loses his shell. And now we're going to get rid of grizzly number 2. Our wall crumbles, but it doesn't matter. There's another Mud Turtle. Alright, 6 damage. That's enough. Also, still have an hourglass. Pretty good. Oh, wow. It's going to give me another turtle. I don't think... It's not really... Well, at this point, I have a guaranteed consistency, so I can take anything that's not a 1-blood, and it's... Or a no-cost. It doesn't matter. I could put 100 pelts in my deck right now. I could have put 100 pack rats, and I will still draw the black goat, and then just be able to search everything. So the bone tokens we got from the Bone Lord actually is kind of nice, because it makes it so that I can play the cockroach immediately. So that is actually, I guess, part of this combo. Kind of overkill. Let's see what we get here. No 1-bloods, please. Oh, another magpie. Don't mind if I do. There was a bone cost card there, the Wolverine, but that card is kind of lame. Bone tokens. That's unnecessary. Don't need it, but I'll take it anyway, because the other items don't... None of those items help me whatsoever. I don't need items. What am I talking about? We're just gonna OTK every battle now. So... and I don't even need to bother searching the cockroach or anything. We just play Black Goat, search Moosebuck, play Moosebuck. That's it. So... It's just that easy. I don't even care. Unless she's trying... Oh, I see. He was bringing out his patented Raven Egg strategy. He even had the Wolverine sigil on his flying cards. Very terrible strat. I don't know what this Leshy guy's thinking. This is map 3, Leshy. It's supposed to be more difficult. Anyway, we're going to trade in this pelt. There's another beaver. Field mice, dire wolf. I'm going to take Rattler, because again, it doesn't matter as long as I don't take a 1 blood. And I don't know, maybe I can play the Rattler with my bones. Okay, attack buff, I don't really care. Let's give it to Rattler just because, why not? How many teeth do I have? 13 teeth now. I could... actually, the golden pelts are probably like 22 teeth right now or something on map 3. Actually, I'm curious now. I want to see how expensive these things are. First, oh, she's got double strike elks. Interesting. These are not his like strongest Act 3 battles. Oh, actually, no, that's a double strike moose bug. That is pretty strong. That's very strong. Usually he brings out like the double strike turkey vulture or some nonsense like that. Double strike moose buck. I see you're copying my strategy, Leshy. Too bad I did it better. Alright, how expensive? I got absolutely no teeth in that battle, so maybe that was not great. How expensive are these golden pelts? 20 teeth. I don't have that kind of money, man. I could buy a wolf pelt for 12. What a ripoff. This trapper guy's trying to scam me. You know what? Sure. Give me a pack rat. Why not? I like pack rat. Pack rat, pretty cool. Pretty good card. Actually, that's the only rare card we have, isn't it? Pretty sure. Because, it's Skullstorm. You're not allowed to have rare cards. Okay, I drew the moose buck. Interesting. Doesn't really matter. In that case, I can use my search for something else. I could get the Rattler, which is funny. Let's get pack rat. Let's re-roll an item, because this bone token thing is useless to me. Oh, a bird leg fan. Awesome. Equally useless. Thank you, pack rat. Alright, now we search the Rattler, because why not? Okay, there we go. Now we're actually doing some overkill damage. Maybe I'll be able to afford a golden pelt someday. Bifurcated birds. I didn't even look at what cards Leshy had there. It wasn't double strike though, so I don't really care. Another moose buck? Sure, why not? We do have mycologists up on the eastern path here. However, I think it would be funnier to obtain another pack rat, so I'm gonna do that instead. One of my favorite cards is actually the elk. I do have an elk, very nice. I'm not even gonna buff its attack, because you know what? We don't need to. I'm gonna buff the Rattler's attack again. 5 attack Rattler, hell yeah. But the elk is one of my favorite cards, and this is why. In this specific battle, it's also hilarious because Trapper Trader being the third and final boss, because, you know, it shuffles it in Kaycee's mod. It's so, like, easy. Because, like, sure, he has spiky, strange frogs. I don't care. Now, actually, that could be a little annoying, but I do have the unkillable elk sigil, so it doesn't matter. The dangerous sigil he could have here is fledgling, believe it or not, because since these are already on the board, as soon as it becomes his turn, these would immediately evolve, and he would have two attack strange frogs. But he's got sharp quills here. So the reason I like elk so much is because what you can do here against this boss fight is just play an elk, and that's it. It just sweeps his board like it's nothing. I don't think we even have to worry about the sharp quills here. Actually, that might... let's see. No, it's gonna die. That's okay, we can just play it again. But what this does is it sweeps the strange frogs, right? 2 attack is enough to knock them out, and if he didn't have sharp quills, 4 health would be enough to survive all those hits as well. He had sharp quills though, so I'm gonna have to resummon this thing, which is fine. What do I want to search here? Let's get our mud turtle. And, get rid of his strange frog here. Now, at this point, right, this is another really good stall strategy. Obviously, I have this black goat, so I can just search my entire deck right now, but if I didn't, let's say, then what I could do here is get rid of this elk now. So Black Goat has 0 attack, so it's not going to be attacking anything. And now, Trapper Trader here is stuck. His board is full of these 4 leaping traps. They don't do any damage, and he can't bring in any other cards. So he's like soft locked, and he can't do anything. So now I can literally just pass turn over and over again, and just draw my entire deck, get all my cards here. So if I didn't have this guaranteed consistency and search combo right now, then I could just use this strat instead to stall and draw all of my cards that way. But we don't need to do that anymore. So I'm going to start breaking through these traps here. Okay, so what if I mud turtle against this trap here? Oh. Okay. Shield doesn't work against traps, I guess. Rip. I have both of my pack rats. Let's get some items. Where's my roach? Here's the roach. Here's a... Oh, he's got the crazy adder combo right now. This thing can beat 2 bears. I love that. That's one of my favorite combos right there, Leshy. I mean, we've got enough traps out of the way. At this point, I could just start our setup here of Mud Turtle blocking these zones and whatnot, although he is going to get hit by this Wolverine, but it's fine. We've got more defense. And then, where's our win condition? No, I can't use that yet, because this adder will destroy it. Okay, now I can use my... Actually, it doesn't... It's got unkillable. What am I talking about? What am I worried about here? Oh, there's my last card. The last of my several turtles. Okay, so Mud Turtle's already lost its shell, which is not really a big deal. So he's got his silly little grizzly bears. I'm gonna actually use this just because I want to get rid of it, and now we could re-roll an item here by throwing a pack rat down. Let's see what pack rat has for me. Wise Clock, I'll take it. And then we'll replace that with our other turtle. This way, we have the 2 blocks now from this grizzly attack. Okay, he's gonna try to penetrate my wall and fail. And then we wait another turn, and now we win. I don't have an adder, but I do have a wise clock, so I'm gonna steal one of his mole sea gentlemen. I wasn't even paying attention. I picked up a lammer. That's crazy. I like that. Lammer? I hardly know her. River snapper? I hardly know her. Rattler? I barely even know her. What do you mean, Rattler? What are you talking about, brother? What? Sorry, I'm going insane. The brainworms are getting to me. Alright, Rattler. We've got... Oh, wow, that just... that just took away all of Lammer's attack points, and now Rattler's dead. I did not think that move through, clearly. Okay, I need to search the roach, and also I need to get enough bone tokens, which means I also need to search another hooved card. Let's get our trusty elk. Where's it at? There we go. So now that I have 2 unkillables, including this black goat, I can just generate infinite bone tokens so that we could play the cockroach over and over again. You know what? Mud Turtle time. We need to showcase Mud Turtle even more. Except I think I'm gonna destroy Leshy this turn. So we need to make sure that doesn't happen. What if I waste some bone tokens? Yeah, let's make Lammer a little bit weaker there. He's still too strong, actually. I don't want to lose my Lammer. Okay, Roach. What is that? That's still 6 damage. So we're not going to destroy Royal this turn? Good. Because I want to see if Mud Turtle's Armored Sigil is going to protect him from this cannonball. I think it will. Oh, hell yeah. Look at that shell. It just tanked the freaking cannonball. How amazing is that, dude? How cool is that? This turtle just tanked a freaking cannonball. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen in this game. Holy... He can't survive the leaping traps, and I don't think it survives Prospector's pickaxe either. Pretty sure it doesn't. We couldn't really see that because of the grizzly bears this game. Why do you shoot your own crew, Royal? Is it because of the eye patch? No depth perception? Bro's got trash aim. Okay, so I have a lammer, I have a mud turtle, I'd rather not play the roach because then that weakens the lammer at this point. How are we gonna deal with this, this mole sea gentleman? Let's go pack rat. Let's see what pack rat has for us. You know what? Give me this Wolverine. Actually, no, I'm not gonna play that. That costs bone tokens. Let's just, sink this battleship right quick. Alright, he's at, about a quarter health. Oh, rip lammer. That's actually tragic. That makes me very sad. 10 health. 10 health remaining. Hold on. He's gonna give us some of his crew for some reason. Who's this? No, none of these guys have names. Okay. Unnamed skeleton crew member, number 1. Moosebuck is unkillable, so I could just replay that. Which would be funny. Alright, yeah, might as well. Actually, no. I'm gonna beat him with his own crew. I take 2 damage, though, but it's fine. Who do we have here? Still no names on these guys? Alright. Royal has been taken down by his own crew. 6 damage as well, which is actually not enough, tragically. And now if I had no cards, which is clearly not the case, I have a lot of cards, but if I had no attack cards at this point, this would technically be a soft lock, which is very funny. I'll beat him with the roach, why not? 1 damage is all we need.